What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! It may be May, but June is on the way. We got the number 7th ranked Golden State Warriors at the number 6 ranked Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, the last time we reacted to my Golden State Warriors, man, some tragedy happened, bro. Chef looked at Wardell Curry, got a hamstring injury. Now, if you guys was tuned into my last stream yesterday, we reacted to Curry being out potentially for a week because of this hamstring injury. Some say he could be potentially missing 2 games. Some say he might just be done for the season. But we do know ahead of time, it was already ruled from the previous day he will be out for game 2. So it's going to be up to the rest of the amazing Golden State Warriors players, man, to carry the rest of this, man. Or at least for this, you know what I'm saying, game, bro. The Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, Ant, Randall LeJohn, DiVincenzo, the McDaniels dude, Naz Reid, McConley and Michaels, Rob Dillingham, and the rest are nobodies. The Warriors, obviously Steph, Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man, is injured, but I already mentioned. Buddy Hill, Butler William at 5 a.m. Jimmy, Draymond Green Pies, Tracy Jackson, Looney Tunes, Quentin Post at number 99 dude, Guy Santos, Spencer, Kaminga, Moody and Moodis, GP2. I said Butler. I said Tracy. And that's everybody. Let's check it out! 2025 round 2 of the NBA playoffs is here. Still at home with the Timberwolves. Seeing my team plays without Curry. Ask Curry, you see him in street clothes? Butler on Randall's crazy. Yo, my man Buddy Hill, what are you doing? Yo, that man Buddy Hill is lost, bro. That ain't a football move, baby. Bro did a full 360. How? Butler, now Conley will let a 3 fly, and that one goes. You act like we didn't see that, though. Come on, man. Forces the turnover. Edwards on the move. Edwards looking for goal. We're already getting skunked, man. Great.
They pay me for this kind of expert analysis.
You noticed that on the scouting report, didn't you?
Yo, charge! Charge! Bro, looking like Derrick Henry.
Their spacing was poor.
The shot, Butler. First points is crazy, bro. 13-3. We was getting skunked for the first 5 minutes. Butler. Yeah, Butler, I like those. Hey, Butler, I need that 40-plus point performance you had in the Heat years ago. Bro, Nas be chucking them up, bro. Flanks. Come on, man, box out. Box out. Shalom.
In the first half in game 1. They missed 16 straight, actually. DiVincenzo the deflection. Here comes Alexander Walker.
Bro, we're letting a 10-day contractor do that. Bro, I would have sent that to the cheap seats, my nigga. Come on.
Pretty tight 8-man rotation. Edwards, the play by Buddy Hield. You're not going to miss that one.
No, and there's no help.
Butler hears the boos.
Why they booing Butler?
Draymond Green for 3.
Draymond Green.
Kerr did a great job of keeping.
Come on, man. Bro, why do these damn random ass fucking created 2K players of like 2046 start snapping in the playoffs, bro? Like, bro, this number 9 dude averages 0.3 points per game, bro. Right now you want to start going off, bro? Like, come on, man.
Changes things dramatically for the Wolves, just as the Curry injury changes things for the Warriors. And Randall right away
On the step back going to their weekend.
Wolves lead is 19. 5.5 to go in the half.
Up and away, T-Jax.
Come
on, man. We need some momentum. Get some stops. If you got a hard foul, but don't dirty foul.
Giving up some size. Randall gives it up. DiVincenzo. That's good.
Wow, DiVincenzo needed that one.
DiVincenzo to Julius Randall, the 2 former Knicks. Randall just backing down. Moody spins and scores.
How the hell he get that footwork, bro?
Jackson Davis.
Good pass. T. Jackson one. Get up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. We have a whole series to worry about. Come on. Get up.
DiVincenzo, a little hesitation. Can't finish it.
Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all niggas do not believe in boxing out, bro. This is why I preach throughout the regular season. All we need is a Booba Marijuana type of a center, a big man, and just be in the paint, just to box out. Like, you see how the Rockets got the Steven Adams, dude? Like, we need some of that like that. We don't need to have points. Just someone to box out. These offensive rebounds be killing us.
Got it. Julius Randle buries the triple. He's got 9 points here in the second quarter. Just knocked down his first three. Kuminga.
Let's go, Kuminga. Let's go.
Playing well, but you wouldn't know it by the way this building feels right now. I think the anxiety.
Bro, why is he wide open, bro? Y'all niggas just played with DiVincenzo about 9 months ago. How y'all not know he can shoot the three, bro? What are y'all doing?
A major factor, DiVincenzo.
Bro, half of these damn shits that I'm seeing in the highlights is damn near lazy defensive possessions, bro. Now, we also got to mind that Adam Silver didn't want to give us at least a week of a break. We just, like, finished playing the Game 7 on Sunday, like, but it's like, bro, we got to look past that. Like, bro, toughen up.
McDaniels. And McDaniels scores with the left. As a top player here with the Wolves, in compliment to Edwards. Kuminga showing a little sauce.
Come on, Kuminga, we need more of that, bro.
It's the first half of Game 1, but you got to pick what you're willing to live with.
Here's Mike Conley for three.
Oh my fucking gosh, the luck, bro.
Top
of the third. Kuminga! McDaniels might have just got canceled for 3 games. Who knows? Butler wide. Top of the key. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's go.
Got 3 blocks. Couple of steals, now he spins and hangs and scores off one leg. Jay McDaniels has increased his scoring significantly here in the playoffs.
And one! Butler, wait a minute, 5 a.m., Jimmy.
Picked up his dribble.
62, it's not that bad. There we go, Kuminga! We've been waiting for those! Rudy Gobert, how you doing? 5-game cancellation, I seen that poster. Come on, man. More stops, more stops, more stops.
And the Golden State bench pops off their seats.
This is in 13 minutes.
Good steal, good defense. Defense. Slow down. Pause. The buddy. Buddy. Come back, City.
Drives, kicks.
Wide open. Kuminga. In the corner like a prostitute.
Warriors not going away.
Let's go. Championship team right here.
As we approach the 5-minute mark, Pajemski taking on.
Take that off! Why the fuck? Imagine getting somebody on a pump fake, bro, and you pass the ball, bro. Come on, Pies, man. That ain't it, bro. Nigga, I would have just scooped the layup like these and went down the court, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
McDaniels.
Why y'all making McDaniels look like an all-star, bro? You put me on McDaniels for a full 40 minutes a game, I will have him crying, running off the fucking floor. Bro, D up, bro. It's the playoffs. This dude's a scrub. Oh, my gosh. Nigga just casually airballing.
Just as the Warriors were tightening the screws in this game. Randall, flurry of moves. Alexander Walker with the flyby. Resets.
Defender sealed on his back, great position. That's what he does best.
Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, man. Got Draymond out there running a point.
Lead is back to 18.
Up and away! TJ's for the alley-oops! Good pass, good pass, good pass, good pass. Damn it, bro. 87 to 68 ain't it?
Walker now drives, hangs, finds Reed. Great ball movement. Nice setup by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Gobert sitting on those 4 fouls. Edwards behind the back. Gets to his left hand. Edwards puts it in. He needed that.
It's like nigga, man.
Buddy Hield for 3. Good.
Come on, man. Can we please get some stops? Please get some stops.
30 minutes.
Like, how do you not? Fuck that, bro. Bro, I feel like we're not even genuinely playing bad offensively. Like, defense, bro, these niggas is just sleeping, bro. Like, bro, I would have literally sent that shot all the way to the luxury suite. The little box suite that they have usually on the NBA, NFL floors, all the way at the top, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. This guy has a player build as a substitute teacher somewhere in the South, bro. There's no way you guys are letting him score. Him and the McDaniels dude should not be going off like this, man. What the fuck is we doing defensively, bro?
He's driving the ball laterally across the lane, looking to pass. They need Jimmy Butler to look to score and then to pass if he draws 2 down.
Had that monster Game 7 in Houston, scored 33 points, made 9 threes in that game.
Well, he's now made 18 in the last 3 games.
They'll try to do all they can on their home turf. Put some pressure on the Wolves as Anthony Edwards, strong finish.
With the fouls he's expecting to get. Those are all soft contact.
Julius Randle.
Randle dude is just cherry picking, bro. He's not even playing defense, bro. Just cherry picking, bro.
Just haven't been able to get it going at all.
Well, the TBS has
again.
the National League this year.
Oh my gosh, bro. Can't make this up, man. Y'all got these consistent casuals making them look like stars, dude. Like, bro, don't even get me started, bro. If Ben Wallace stared at this number 9 dude wrong in the early 2000s, he's going home crying, bro. Do I need to say anything about Jermaine O'Neal?
Difficult possession there, to say the least.
He not letting up at all.
Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, dude. We got JUCO players out here doing shit now.
Minnesota Timberwolves come back with an answer, and they were.
I mean, no Curry. Is it a surprise? Honestly, yes, bro. I honestly feel like this is probably one of the more laziest defensive performances. Top 5, at least, in the regular season for the Warriors, bro. I've seen way too many players get open threes. You let the McDaniels dude, the number 9 dude, just free flow offensively. Like, at least the positive news for this, man. We back at home the next game. The next 2 games, actually, bro. The series is tied 1-1. At least we ain't down 2-0 like some NBA teams. Cough. Oh, man. Feel like this should have been a way better outcome, bro. People were just applying themselves defensively. Shout out to Curry is better than LeBron with the gifted tier. Nice username. W username, by the way. All right, man. Let me know if there's any extra clips. Draymond Green with 9 points, 17 for Butler, 4 assists and 7 boards, 15 for Hield, 11 for Podolski, 18 for Kuminga, 15 for T-Jax. Obviously, Curry's injured. You got Randall LeJohn with 24 and 11 double-double. 16 and 3, 5 and 5, damn, and 9 for Rudy Gobert. McConley with 6, Ant with the 20-piece. This Walker dude at 20. Like, come on, bro. This dude averages 0.5 points per game, man. This shouldn't have happened at all. Jimmy and Buddy sold. I mean, Butler was 6 of 13. Let me see, Buddy. 5 of 14. He had 15. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's respectable. Obviously, you want them to have more, but it's not like they dropped 6 and 5 and 0 points, bro. Like, Quentin played 3 minutes. I can't even say nothing about him. It's like, damn, this type of game, I wanted to see Butler at least drop 35, man. It was much needed, bro. All right, man, let's check out NBA Chaz. Link me if you guys have any extra clips. Warriors fans, this isn't no time to panic whatsoever. You clearly see we don't have our superstar playing. If he would have played, this probably could have been an overtime game. I think we would have probably edged this game out. Ended up winning by like 2 points. We have a couple of clips on NBA Chaz.
Steph Curry was reportedly emotional in the Warriors locker room during halftime after injuring his hamstring in Game 1 versus the Timberwolves. And the report is he will miss at least a week, which will set him out to at least Game 4 or 5.
Nah, man. See, why is y'all, like, news sources running off saying that Curry is going to be missing up to Game 4 and Game 5? It's just a week, bro. They only list him going to be out for Game 2. To be honest, actually, y'all run off with that because I think I see what the Warriors is doing. They're going to list Curry out for a week, and then surprisingly have him back. Because when's the next time we play? Like Saturday, right? He's going to magically come back. So that way, these NBA teams can't sit up here and game plan, be like, oh, like, he's going to come back. Nah, we're going to throw these other teams' game plan off, and that's the plan.
Curry talking to the media for the first time about this injury.
I've been in my feelings a little bit.
Oh, man. It's all right, Curry, man. It gets better.
Can you sure how it happened?
You said what?
How did it happen? It looked like we just sort of looked up at one point. You were reaching for it, but that defense.
That defense possession. It's hard to really predict this stuff. Is what I'm learning. There were no like warning signs or any weird feelings. I felt great the whole game up until that point, and then I made like a little pivot move on defense. I felt something. Didn't think it was nothing or anything. I felt like I could just go get it released. And
bro, the bad thing about it is that, bro, with any like type of injury, muscle pull and stuff, bro, you don't. And then when you play sports, you don't feel it until literally the next day, right after you lay down.
It'll come back out. But
like me, real hoopers like myself, we can relate to that type of stuff, man. Like you just feel it the next day.
With soft tissue stuff like that, it was one of those situations I could have done more damage if I tried to go back out. So
I'm glad he didn't force it though.
Hopefully I'll be back soon.
Steph, I mean, is there going to be a temptation that's like, okay, there's a chance I could re-injure, but I'm still going to play, or do you have to fight that?
There will be. Eventually, there will be conversations like that. I'm not even anywhere close to that right now, so I'm not rushing it.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be lying to y'all niggas if this didn't scare me right there, bro. Damn, he just said he's not anywhere close to it and doesn't want to force it, man. This got me a little bit worried, bro. This got me a little bit worried. Now, obviously, emotions can be just running high because it's still fresh. It's still 24, 48 hours since it happened. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's kind of worrying me right now.
Because like I said, there has to be a natural healing process that happens, and the body will tell you, even if you're able to do like normal basketball movements pain-free and all that stuff. And I know how tricky hamstrings can be, where they can fool you and think that it's healed even if you don't feel anything. And so that gray area is a little will be confusing, I'm sure, but I'll do everything in my power to get back as soon as possible.
How was it for you to see the team the way they played in the second half without you?
That's the strength of what we can do. We have obviously Jimmy, Draymond, quarterbacking both sides of the ball. Buddy's playing at a high level, and then the committee of guys who are going to fill in the rotation. We're going to rely on our defense. We know that, and even if I'm out there, like that's our calling card. But there's a lot of confidence.
Nah, I don't say Cook, bro.
Maintain and sustain that.
Warriors haters is preying on our downfall, man. At most, here's my honest, humble opinion. I think Curry misses 2 games. He comes back game 4.
Motivated to get a win on that home floor, but over the course of the series,
see, bro, if we could have won this game, the series would have been over.
Do you have like a target in your mind, or how are you kind of viewing this time?
This is new, and from all that I'm learning about how quickly you can get back, there has to be a healing process. It's just the way the body works. You can't accelerate it more than what it's telling you. So it'll be one of those. After a week, like really reevaluating every day to kind of understand when it's safe, just to even think about playing, let alone like how much.
You said Pat Spencer gonna have to step up. Hey Spencer, man, we need 17 point per game average, man.
Like tightness or anything?
Matter of fact, hold on. How much did Pods have? He had 11. I need Pods to get that 15 or 20 piece, man.
Confidence that we can, still win the series, and guys step up no matter how it looks. And it's obviously a situation where you want to think positively and optimistically that we can win games and buy me some time to get back and stretch. Hopefully, have another series after this, and be able to be in a position where I can get back out there safely, where I'm not, putting too much risk on the body if it's not ready. So I think they understand the task. We all are in it together, and I love the feedback I got from my guys of understanding what the challenge is. When you're 27, you feel like you're obviously in your prime. Like every opportunity I have now, you don't want it to be wasted on an injury. Like I'm thankful it wasn't worse, and I'm very aware of
facts
and appreciative that I have even a chance to come back. There's been injuries around the league that you've seen guys don't have that option. So I'm just trying to stay in that mind frame, and hopefully things work out where I can come back and we have a chance to keep doing something special. But injuries are always hard emotionally, just because none of this is guaranteed to be back, in this environment or in the playoff experience and have an opportunity like that. So when you get hurt, you have to be intentional about what you focus on.
Hey man, shout out to Kerr, man. Inspirational
You don't want
right
it to
here.
be wasted on an injury.
We got Curry and Jimmy Butler have to calm down Draymond for hitting Nas Reed in the face. Oh!
Draymond.
Oh, that was accidental.
Got a chance.
It was accidental.
Chance to be upgraded to.
Like, real hoopers understand when you're about to lose the ball in like a, a like aggressive, tight-knit situation. He was just really trying to get control of the basketball back and accidentally extended his arm. He didn't do that on purpose. So this postseason, Draymond has 4 Ts, 3 shy of a suspension, 2 flagrant points, 2 shy of a suspension. I understand the flagrant maybe. Bro, like text, like, bro, why do y'all suspend niggas if they get a certain amount, bro? Like,
NBA.
Like, who really sits there in the NBA office and keeps track of this shit, man?
So he's too shy of suspension. Yeah, it's a tough call because all he's trying to do is draw the foul. And now Draymond is
I like those, Draymond. Okay, Draymond. I like that. Ankle injury and limps to the locker room. No, and injury.
They're going to reevaluate him in a week. Lauren reported that'll be playing in Game 5.
See.
With the injured Curry looking on. Well, Anthony Edwards has.
I don't want to replay it.
Limped
He
off
replayed it
the
for
locker
me.
room. Check the ankle there.
T-Jax. It was by accident. It was on accident. Don't do too much on my man T-Jax, man. That was accidental. He stepped on his foot by accident, if you've seen. So he didn't even fall wrong. T-Jax just landed wrong when he was going for the block and just accidentally stepped on his ankle.
And Anthony Edwards.
It's accident. It's accident. It happens, man. It happens. Come on, bro. Y'all tripping saying dirty, bro. T-Jax isn't even that type of player, bro, to like be dirty like that, bro. Come on, man. I did see, hold on, this Brian Sutter dude. He had Brian Sutter doctor. Here it is. Okay.
Anthony Edwards was helped back to the locker room earlier in tonight's game after suffering a left ankle injury on this play. And in this video, we'll talk about why this looks more concerning than just your traditional ankle sprain and what exactly.
Hey, Chad, didn't Ant though come back in the game? I could have sworn I seen him in the 3rd or 4th quarter.
Could be going on. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Suter, and the goal in this channel is to teach more about the medical side of the sports world. So, of course, we're dealing with the left ankle for Anthony Edwards here.
So I don't know. It may or may not be serious, but who knows? He could have maybe aggravated it more. I don't know. We'll see what the doctor says.
In recent games, but that was more of your traditional, typical low inversion ankle sprain. What we saw right here, Edwards, number one, look at where he's grabbing. He's grabbing more in the lower part of his leg as opposed to down at his ankle. I'm concerned that this looks more like a high ankle sprain or even potentially deltoid ligament sprain, which is going to be higher risk for being a true injury with some absence here beyond just your typical standard inversion injuries. At the time of recording this, Edwards was seen limping back to the locker room. We'll wait to see final word, but let's go and talk through what I'm looking at and why I think more than traditional low ankle. So as Edwards goes down here, remember a traditional inversion ankle sprain is going to be when the outer part of the ankle rolls towards the floor. Here in this position, if you look at Edwards' left foot, you'll see how it actually goes into more of an everted and externally rotated position. And more importantly, there's external force. There's an external load from the Warriors player pushing his ankle into that position. So here, if you look at where his knee is pointed,
this is accidental, y'all.
And you look at the
chill out on T-Jax.
That foot is externally rotated as he's going
he's fine.
into
He's gonna be out.
The inside portion of his ankle is stretched.
Someone had to be trolling it. You said he's fine, but he's going to be out for 8 games.
Next, we'll take a look at our anatomy model to understand what structures could be injured here and just talk about the next steps in evaluation. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Today's video is sponsored by Kettle and Fire. Kettle and Fire's mission is to deliver bone broth model here on the outer today. Thanks again to Kettle and Fire for sponsoring the video. And let's get back to our learning. Looking at our bidigital anatomy model here on the outer portion, this is going to be the lateral outer portion of the ankle. You've got your 3 traditional low ankle sprain ligaments, the ATFL, the CFL, and then all the way in the back, the PTFL. This is likely what would have been irritated from previous injuries with Edwards, but what you have to think of now in this case are going to be the opposite structure. So here the foot is everting, meaning it's rolling in this direction, as opposed to inversion going in that direction. So if you take the ankle, you evert out that direction, you're going to put tension on the inside ligament supporting structures of the ankle. Now we're going to hide our flexor retinaculum. We don't need to see that. And deep to that is going to be the deltoid ligament complex. The deltoid ligaments run primarily from the tibia down to the talus as well as the calcaneus to stabilize that inner medial portion of the ankle from an eversion type of injury. The other structure I'm concerned about here is the syndesmosis, the high ankle sprain ligament. That's going to be this connection between the fibula and the tibia. That connection is important for maintaining the integrity of the structure of the ankle joint, the mortise as we call it. Right here, this bone is the talus. The talus sits between that tibia and the fibula, and that syndesmotic ligament helps to keep it nice and secured. When you have a high ankle sprain, that excessive amount of eversion, that can injure that syndesmotic high ankle sprain ligament, cause instability or widening of that ankle mortise joint, and is a much more serious, potentially surgical.
Now, I don't want to scare you Timberwolves fans. Prayers to Ant. We don't want to see nobody injured, but you know, hooper like myself, 9th grade, I actually had a season-ending injury. I had a high ankle sprain. It was my only worst injury I ever had in my life, and that caused me to be out for 2 months. I wasn't even able to walk right for like the first 2 weeks. So if Dr. Sutter is actually spitting facts and saying that he believes he has a high ankle sprain, I'm not going to lie, it's not looking good. But we got to wait for the results to come back. Bro, it's not cap. These are literal childhood stories. Stop disrespecting me, bro. Stop disrespecting me, bro. Real hooper shit. I'm trying to literally, bro, I'm trying to be as relatable as possible to help, especially Wolves fans, understand this, like, the significance of an injury if he has a high ankle sprain.
Bro. Of an injury. So if we go back now to the play,
you think I wanted to get a high ankle sprain, bro? If I did not get a high ankle sprain, I literally would be in the NBA right now, bro.
One more time here. Again, as this play develops, we're going to see Edwards go down. He plants that foot, the left foot, planted here on the ground. And then we're going to pay attention to see it go into eversion with that external rotation. So as we continue to advance through here, right there, the ankle gets forced into some eversion from that external load.
Bro.
Right there, the foot.
And then you got somebody in the poll. Is Flight telling fairy tale stories again? You got 92% of y'all saying, bro.
It's also going to be externally rotated. And so that's going to put stress on both the deltoid ligament complex as well as the high ankle sprain area. This would also fit with where we saw Edwards grabbing, more so up at the portion of the syndesmosis as opposed to down by the ankle. Now, one good thing going for him in this instance is that the ankle was not dorsiflexed. So dorsiflexion is when the foot is going to be pointed upwards towards the tibia. Here his foot is plantar flexed, and plantar flexion doesn't quite engage and load the ankle mortise. Concerning with that now, Edwards is getting x-rays taken. Even if you don't see any fracture, if there's a significant high ankle tear on the x-rays, you might see the bones are widened and moved farther apart. If that's the case, that's a surgical injury. We'll hear about it quickly. Edwards will be ruled out, and there will be an MRI and potentially surgery if it's a complete high-grade tear of his high ankle sprain complex. If this is normal x-rays, the joint is stable, and it's more of a deltoid sprain, that is generally longer than a traditional lower inversion sprain. Probably on the order of best case 1 to 2 weeks, but we've seen Edwards have a lot of these really concerning looking injuries and then pop back pretty quick. So I don't know if that's something about just how he initially reacts or something truly about his healing potential. So keep an eye on things. Hopefully this was helpful to get a little bit of a sense of what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking about.
Hey man, shout out to Brian Sutter. What do you guys predict? Do you think Ant's gonna be out for at least 1 to 2 weeks, or he'll just be right back next game? 2 in the chat. All right, y'all. Is there any extra clips? Shaq Attack with the recent resub. Thing 2. Can you pin that one thing you just had in there? Okay. Moody and Moodis. Okay, this is what was sent. Moses, the last 3 games, 1 point, 0 of 14, 0 of 8. Moses booty. Man, why y'all trying Moses and Moodius, man? He's gonna step it up for us the next game. Chill out on Moses, man. All right, anything else? No, that was the same. That was the same link. All right. Wait, what did he have this game? He had 3 points, 0 of 5. I mean, he really only averages 15 minutes a game, bro. At Butler's interview. We won't look at the full thing, but Steve Kerr talks. Jimmy Butler. No, not that. I don't see no interview. I see Steve Kerr.
Can you gain things from like the second quarter on, especially that third quarter, And what do you think, lessons learned or just things you picked up from
Look
that?
at half of this.
Well, I think part of the game plan coming in was to play a lot of people. And we did. I think we played 13, 14 people in the first half. And part of the reasoning is, obviously the fatigue of, the run we've been on with all the travel and the games, but part of it also is...
Bro, see, Steve Kerr's even saying it too, bro. We are too fatigued a little bit, man. Adam Silver, at this point, if Adam Silver is an amazing commissioner, you should pause the NBA playoffs at least for 7 days. Is that reasonably fair? Because what's that going to do, that's not only going to boost the NBA ratings, that's going to allow for everybody else to get proper rest. Everybody's going to be at their full 100% potential to give everybody in the world, you know what I'm saying, like quality, competitive NBA playoffs, bro. Like, everything is too close. Like, I honestly really, like, bro, the NBA the season shouldn't be ending like in early June. It should really end, I've always felt like, around July, bro. They rush these playoffs too much, man. It's either this. They allow us to get more of a rest period during the playoffs, or they make it no more 7-game series and they bring it back to how it was, I believe, in like the 80s and 90s and below, where it was like a 5-game series.
Doing the series without Steph. And
how's that proposal?
We gave a lot of people a lot of chances, and then some guys really stepped up. Trace and J.K. were both really good in this game. You could see that their athleticism was important, and I thought we made a really spirited run.
All right, I'll look at that after.
Got it to 7, and then we just kind of lost a little bit of composure. We turned it over right out of that timeout a couple of times and gave up a couple of threes where we lost connection defensively. But we learned a lot, and I think this game will help us figure out, how to move forward.
You mentioned.
All right. Shout out to Steve Kerr. Dude in the chat said Jimmy Butler sold. I mean, he finished with 17 points. He finished leading scorer for the Warriors. I don't know how he could sell. But anybody that watched the full sports games, did he sell or not? All right, we got another link. Moses with a horrific air ball on a fast break.
Finch and the Wolves, and they were in the Western Conference Finals against Dallas a year ago. Conley,
this recorded with a toenail?
Here goes Moses Moody. And Moses Moody. Ooh.
Holy shit, bro, that was awful. All right, yo, Moody and Moodis, man. Need you to step it up the next game. Oh my gosh, that was bad. I thought y'all was trolling, but bro.
And Moses Moody. Ooh.
I haven't had an air ball that bad ever in my I was about to say NBA, ever in my basketball career, bro. We got to step it up, Moses. Come on. Bro, it was in the first quarter? Damn! I thought it was like third or fourth when you tired at least. Damn, bro. Shake it off, Moses, man. Wow. Y'all trying to cancel him for 5 games? All right, is there any extra clips? All right, man. Just gonna wrap it up.